What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back for another Copart walk around. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump into this with number one on my list, a 2004 Ford F150. I said it had a little bit of damage, but I didn't see the damage in the pictures, so I decided to go ahead and come out here and take a closer look at it. It looks good. Firestone tires with really good tread. 149,000 miles on the odometer. Where's the damage? Hell, it looks like she's got a full set of Firestone tires, man. Why is that open? Oh, because it doesn't close. Okay. If you guys are seeing... Oh, I see it. I see. It's got a scratch. It's got a scratch right here. Little scrape. And it got into the taillight a little bit. What is that, a $50 taillight? I had to pay like $400 for a taillight for my Ram. Couple little dings there. This side looks pretty good too. Some light scratches all over, but really good tires. The truck itself looks nice. Running boards. Guys, I don't even see hail damage on this one. You gotta be kidding me. Is the hood open? Nope, it's not. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the interior, see what she looks like. We'll start with the back seat. Okay, she looks good. She looks real good. This is a nice looking vehicle. We got a, what is this, a screen? Nope, just for sunglasses. Like, why would you, who needs a sunglass holder that you can slide back and forth? Like, I can understand maybe if it was a DVD screen, but like, really? For your sunglasses? Okay. All right, gimmick. Door panel looks pretty good. It's missing this cover right here. No big deal. Front seats look pretty good too. Headliner's sagging though. Headliner's sagging pretty good just about everywhere. Not too surprising. Of course, she's got a 5.4 Triton. Let's see if she wants to start. I don't see any lights, so I'm going to assume she's dead. Yep, she's dead. My dad always told me not to assume, because when you assume, you make an, well, you know the story. But in this case, looks like I was right. Looks like I was right. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. 04. That is a 3-valve. Am I right? Or am I wrong? It's a 3-valve. Yeah. Gee, I wonder why this is here. Right? I mean, you know, it's a 3-valve. That's most likely why it's here. I don't want to give it too much of a bad reputation though, because it did enough of that on its own. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That coolant bottle looks absolutely awful. That is disgusting. There are spider webs under here as well, so I think we're looking at another one that did some time. And I think this did some time just sitting. So we'll do the right thing. Won't check fluids or anything. We're just gonna go ahead and throw the booster pack on her, and let's see what she does or doesn't do. I'm sure it'll run. I bet money though it's gonna tick and tap and maybe even have a misfire or two. Let's see. I shouldn't assume though. Let's see. Let's try it out. Corroded battery terminals. That's always nice. She's got no voltage at all. But we'll feed her some real quick. There you go, girl. Let's see how she likes that. All right. Squeeze on in. Somebody got this seat way up. Here we go. Oh, dude, someone cut the cat too. Someone cut the cat. Scumbags. Scumbags. Yep, that is a dirtbag move right there. She's out of gas. Obviously, with the cat off, well, I can't hear what the engine is doing or not doing. Yeah, hell, I don't know. Got the books, 12-volt outlet. As she go into gear, brakes feel good. As she goes into gear, ooh, she tried to die though. That's forward. It's backward. Oh, the shifter. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It just falls out of park. I'm going to put that e-brake back on. Stay. Steering feels good. Brakes feel good. Power window works. That's awful. That's awful. She's relatively quiet though when she's idling, isn't she? I'm kind of hesitant to stand in front of it with it running the way that shifter tries to fall down like that. I mean, it's hard to hear, but it doesn't sound like it's misfiring. I don't hear any rattles or taps coming from the top end. Now, my sister had one of these back in the day, and it would run absolutely great. It would just idle, and you could rev it up and it'd be fine all day long. But the minute you put a load on it, you get out on the road and you start putting your foot into the pedal just a little bit, that was it. As soon as you started putting a load on it, it started misfiring like crazy for like 4 different cylinders, man. And that was before her or I knew that the 3-valve had issues, you know, with not being able to change the spark plugs because they break in half. Yep, needless to say, found out pretty quick. Replaced coils and such, and didn't do any good. She never did fix it, as far as I know. I wasn't willing to take the spark plugs out once I read up about it and found that the 3-valve is just notorious for cam phaser issues. I think it had timing chain issues as well, or timing chain guide issues, something like that. Tensioner, one of those things, and spark plugs that break in half. Now, the good news is, if you had one, hopefully by now someone has changed the spark plugs in them, and they're the 1-piece. The old spark plugs were a 2-piece design that just broke in half, and boy, was it a bear to get those suckers out. But yeah, I really do tend to avoid the 3-valves. I like the trucks. I do. I like Ford trucks. I just tend to avoid anything that's got the 3-valve. And now that I'm thinking about it, the 2-valve wasn't particularly great itself. The 2-valves were notorious for ejecting spark plugs going down the highway. You know, as soon as you put a load on them one day, it's almost inevitable because they only put 3 spark plug threads, 3 threads in the cylinder heads. So eventually the spark plugs would loosen. Then they would just kind of vibrate up and down. You'd lose compression through that, and eventually it would literally just eject us. Imagine, I don't have to imagine, I've experienced it with plenty of 4.62 valves. You're driving down the road, minding your business, and out of nowhere, bang, and then your engine starts going blah, 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 blah. I've had those things eject so strongly that it dents the hood from the inside. Yeah, I'm not kidding. 2 valves, they had their issues too. I guess it's a Ford thing. I don't know. Next on my list, a 2013 Dodge Dart with 82,000 miles, severely hail damage. And get this, they want $5,000 for it. $5,000. Now, it does say that it has a clear title, a clear certificate of title. You would have to run a Carfax to verify that it in fact is a clear title. Now, it could still be branded as a rebuilt salvaged, okay? And if it is, then if you wanted to use something like this for Turo, that would never happen. That would never fly. Can't use a car that was ever branded, previously branded. Salvage, rebuild, doesn't matter. You can't use something like this unless it actually holds a clean title, never branded before. They want $5,000 for this. $5,000. I bought 2 Dodge Darts from here. 2 of them. One was flooded with a locked up engine, And then the other one was severely wrecked. I mean, severely wrecked. And we swapped the subframe from the wrecked one into the flood one. The flood one was beautiful inside and out. Gorgeous Dodge Dart. It really was. Had the leather interior with the seat that flips up on the other side, the cat skin. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous car. It looked very much like this, except mine was leather. Mine had lower miles than this. And I didn't pay anywhere near that. In fact, I would be willing to bet, if I went back and looked at my records, I probably paid less than $5 grand for both cars. I don't know. This is a rally edition, which means this back here should light up, kind of like the Charger does, or the Challenger does. Should illuminate back there. It's a pretty good looking car. The top is riddled in hail. Pillars, hood. This car's got a lot of hail damage. The windshield, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is a stick shift, though. I guess my next question, it is clean. The interior is very clean. It smells good. I guess my next question, before we even worry about trying to start it or anything, is what engine? Mine, both of them, had the 2.0, of course, because I was swapping subframes over. I needed everything to match. Mine had the 2.0, but maybe it's got the multi-air. Nope. Nope, it doesn't have the multi-air. It's a 2.0. The 2.0 is a good engine. I'm not complaining. It's a good engine and a little bitty sucker and fuel efficient as all can be. I guess we'll just throw the key in it and see what it does. Clutch, very, very nice. That feels real good. Shifter feels nice as well. All right, here we go. This is broken. No big deal though. Got the nice screen and everything. Steering feels good. Brakes feel good as usual. Service TPMS system. That's no surprise. Honestly, it's not. Turn that off. It feels nice. Yeah. Reverse lockout. Very nice as well. Shifts smooth. I mean, super, super nice 6-speed manual transmission. You might not think that this little car would have any pep to its step, but it really does. The little 2.0 liter, it does get it. I mean, it really does. Okay. The only light we got on is the TPMS. I don't know, $4,800. I guess with the way things are going today in today's market, maybe that's... I just love going through the gears, you know what I mean? I really enjoy going through the gears. In today's market, I guess that's not such a bad price, especially if it really does hold a clear title. If it has never been salvaged and it truly is a clean title, that's not a bad deal. That is not a bad deal. It's got a good tire. It's got Pirellis, another good tire. Another good tire. That's not a Pirelli, that's a Continental. So she got some mismatched tires going on here. Another good tire, but that looks like a totally different size. Yeah, you know what I would say? Just gonna need a set of tires. So if you do buy it for, it's 48 and change, buy it now, you're probably talking about $5,500, $5,600 out the door. You throw a set of tires on it, and honestly, you know what you do? You throw it on Toro. You throw it on Toro, rent it out. It's a disposable car that you don't have to care too much about because it's already got hail damage. I think my biggest concern would be that it's got almost 90,000 miles on it, and it's probably on the original clutch. And for a Toro car, manual transmission cars generally aren't going to do well. So this would not be, if I was looking for a Toro car, and I'm not. I want to make that very clear. I'm not. I did Toro for 5 years, and I have absolutely zero interest in ever doing it again. It was an awful experience, and although I did make pretty good money, It wasn't free money. It really wasn't. You pay for it with headaches, dealing with horrible customers and people trashing your car, disrespecting, destroying your car in some cases. It's just not something I would personally ever want to do again, but a good car for it would be a Dodge Dart. Last on my list, we got a 2008 Ford Edge Limited, and this looks like something that at one point must have been being towed or hauled behind another vehicle, because it's got kind of this bar here, and it's got another one right here that's been all bent to hell and back. So there was obviously a tow bracket on there, and of course you got your connector right here for your lights, so that when you're hauling it down the road, probably on all four wheels, you can see the turn signals and brake lights and things of that nature. So this thing was definitely being hauled. Front end damage. Yeah, I'll say so. She definitely took a little oopsie to the front there. It doesn't look too awful bad though, guys. It really doesn't. Uh-oh. Oh no. Boy, that hood is all bent up though. I thought it was popped. Apparently it's not. And we may have some underlying, oh man, some underlying damage here. It's not gonna pop. And I'll bet it doesn't have power, which means it ain't gonna start. It's listed as a run and drive though. Yeah, she's stuck. She is stuck. Great. Yeah, she's not trying to open at all. Something is either sitting up under here or something got severely damaged in this accident. I'm not sure which it is. It really looks like there's something just stuck. Let me take my sunglasses off, see if I can peek down in here, see what it is. I don't see anything. Maybe this thing took a hit on that lower end there, and it bent the whole front up. That would be my guess. In fact, I can see it. I didn't see this a minute ago. We got a bend right here. A bend. It is. The whole front end has been shifted upwards on that side. Damn. Okay. Well, I didn't realize it was that bad, guys. I didn't. In the pictures, it looked. This is why I tell you guys all the time, come out here and look at these cars. Now, I don't know if this happened while it was on the trailer. I don't know if this happened when they were driving. Who the hell knows? All I can tell you is the front end, it's been hit pretty good. It just doesn't look like it. But it's been shifted that way, and it has been bent upwards at the same time. I'll go ahead and put the key in it. We'll see if it does anything. I guarantee it won't. We don't have any lights inside coming on at all. But yeah, this is one I would avoid this one if it was me. Yeah, she's dead as a doornail. Dead as a doornail. I'm not sure if I've ever been in a Ford Edge before. It's all right, I guess. Yeah, it's all right. It's a good size vehicle. I mean, it's on the smaller end of an SUV, I suppose, but yeah, honestly, not too bad though. It's actually pretty roomy for as small as it is. It may be small back here, but I mean, as far as room inside goes, the interior is very spacious. It looks nice. This one smells decent. I don't see any damage back here. She's got a good set of tires as well. Even though that one's low, they've got plenty of tread. They're Bridgestone Ecopias. Decent looking vehicle, but I got a feeling, guys, underneath this reasonable looking bumper, it's got some pretty nasty hidden damage. For that reason, I'm walking away from it. And with that, we're gonna get up out of here, guys. I wanna thank each and every one of you for taking time to watch the video. I certainly do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the content, consider hitting the thumbs up button. And if you hated it, well, consider hitting the thumbs down button as well. That's fine. Drop those comments down below, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay safe out there. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.